So I finally finished up the runes. I'm so happy with them. As you can see with some of the larger cuts of wood, I did keep on making the symbols roughly around the same size because I wanted them to blend more with the runes that I had that were smaller. So if you could see a size comparison, and there's a slit in the wood, so that's why there's a little missing there, but it's okay. I love how homemade they are. I'm really happy that it was a project that my husband and I could do together, so I know I'm gonna get lots and lots and lots of use out of this. So I did end up redoing some of the big ones because I made them smaller. So I might, if I wanted to go further, cut off a little bit with my saw. This is my hand saw, but towards the end we did end up cutting a lot of them with the electric saw. So I do have a bag here. This is a Crown Royal bag. This is really special to me. It was given to me when I was younger. I've had it for years, so there's a story behind it, and I usually put important things into it. I was thinking about doing a bag, but this felt like it was the right choice for me to put this in. Oh, I did have an extra one here besides the blank rune. So I do like how there's extra space at the top for this bag. I'm just putting it in here. I may go into the story eventually about the significance of this bag. Although I was a bartender previously, I'm not much of a drinker at all. I think it has to do with like my control issues, I guess. I work on it. I try to at least. But trying is not good to say. You have to say that. Well, you don't have to say it, but it's good to say that you're doing it or it's getting done, because it kind of sounds like you're leaving it off, or it's not as a powerful affirmation to say that. So it fits really well in here. When I was younger, I had a lot of Irish friends. Majority, if not all of them, were Irish. Well, the close ones, at least all of them were. And this was one of the things that they gave me. That one of them gave me. Another one gave me something from Ireland, which I keep with me still to this day, even though I got it back in high school. So it's just fitting for this purpose, and I believe that and I got the blank one. That's really nice. Word. Which is it's nice because I was talking about the flow of my life and where it's led me to, and this bag, and I didn't go into the significance of it, but there was like that interconnectedness coming from this bag of it had many uses, but this is like the final use for it. So the other use before, because I was finding a bag for my first tarot deck ever. I actually don't have my first tarot deck, but I did get another copy, which was the Dean Darcy, and I didn't get the new edition because it wasn't for me. The gold undertones and the gilding. I was actually really surprised that they chose that color, but I know a lot of people like it. But I'm happy that I am satisfied with the ones that I have. I was thinking about getting it just for a collector's item, but I don't need it. I've been really cutting down my collection, not a lot, but I'm paying attention to the ones that I want to work with a lot. The Terror of the Nymphs is my everyday go-to deck. So, I do, even in the beginning of when I really started getting into buying other decks, because I've had very few for so long, and then all of a sudden I got really into exploring, but I learned a lot from it, the decks that I had. So I'm at a point, I think it's coming down to coming back to my source or how it was originally, and it really makes a difference with my reading, how I had to that I discovered, and I learned more interpretations, and now I'm going back to the original ones that I loved, and they still have a similar effect. And since I've done my certification course, I think that was like the big milestone for me, was now I'm looking at them at a lot of different angles that I didn't when I did do it, but I learned a lot of stuff from that course. So I just feel like it's more of a mature part of my tarot journey, where I really want to hone in on decks and be able to know the ins and outs of the decks that I have. I never really wanted to be a collector, to be honest, because I felt bad about decks catching dust that I wouldn't use. So I'm so happy I'm at this point right now. And I don't even think I need to cut down the runes, because since I made them sizes, they do blend in very well together. This is a very amazing project that I did, and I am going to toot my own horn because I'm happy and I'm proud of that I did this with my husband, and that we were able to, this was one of our first major projects as a married couple, even though it may seem like just arts and crafts with other people, to other people. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys checking me out, and I'll see you in another video.